Alright guys, I've been running down the road. I get distracted by zombies nonstop still, but there's this little, oh, this is one of those goofy houses. I was hoping there would be a bookshelf in this one, but I don't think there are. These guys do have gun safes though. Is it worth all the effort it's going to take to clear this area? Well, you know what? It's not like I have other engagements. Sometimes the stun mechanic in this game makes me sad. It seems like every time I get hit, I'm stunned the first blow, and then you can't move, you can't run away. I guess that makes sense because it makes the melee more dangerous than... Oh, where the hell? See, like this. Oh gosh, that was a little more hectic than I would have liked. Okay. I think they spawned on me because I did not see them, and then next thing I knew they were right on top of me, but sometimes I don't pay attention also. Okay, little guy. It's getting late enough in the day that time is becoming a factor. How much work do I want to do for cat food? Oh. You know what? I'm not above eating cat food. There's sacrifices you make in an apocalypse. Alright. I'm pretty sure all these houses have gun safes inside, so... Oh, are you stuck? Poor guy. Crawlers get stuck everywhere. Let's see how many hits I'm gonna have to do on this thing. Did I find some grain alcohol? Bottled water? No, I didn't. I have some at home. See, I don't want to use my last cup of coffee, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I should have brought frames with me. I wasn't really prepped for this journey. I usually always have wood frames on me when I travel, but just to block doors. Okay, I'm gonna have to go see, because the zombies are so loud, they always sound like they're right on top of you. Even if they're... Yeah, see, this chick is miles away. I'll put the strips. There you are. Are you the one that was making all the noise out here? Disturbing my peace and quiet. I'll just take that one screw. Yeah. Oh. Wow. I don't know what steel does yet. I haven't had a chance to play with it, but we shall now find out. I think once you get the Riddle of Steel book, you should be able to make like a big two-handed sword. That would be awesome. But I usually hit based on the noise it's making. If it's making a metal noise, I hit with the pick. If it's making a wood noise, I hit with the axe. It seems like it works. Yeah, there's a gun safe. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repair this. Also, I wish when you repaired stuff, it would just stay there and repair instead of bouncing up here and having to move it back, but little things. Okay, let's go ahead and drink our coffee, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to have to beat on this safe till it opens. There used to be just a timer on these, but now you have to sit and whack on them. And I did one, because there was one in that cabin that's my spawn point that's right across from my house. It took the better part of a day with my poor quality stone axe to open the gun safe. It was really frustrating, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. And when I'm doing this, I always have coffee, beer, or something, because if you have to stop and wait for your stamina to recharge, oh boy, this is garbage. Even the barrel. swap it. Okay. Let's see, I don't know about that. This is garbage too, but I should scrap this. That'll probably scrap the leather, yeah. In which case I can break this down. See, a lot of people turn this off. I like it because I think it's part of the challenge, even though it can be monotonous, but part of the fun of this game is that time is a factor. You know, you can't do everything instantaneously, even if you'd like to. So, yeah, I'm going to have to utilize my coffee and try to get back home before it gets too dark. Ooh, have I looked at that house before? Certainly not. I ran right by it. That looks different. There might be a gun safe on this one as well. Well, in fact, I could say there almost definitely will be a gun safe in there. I'm going to go ahead and break this down, because I'm pretty sure the barrel that I have in my shotgun is better than that one. Yeah, I've got a flawless barrel in this one. Oh, I don't suppose you happen to... Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I don't have time to monkey with it. I probably won't have to use it anyhow, but that receiver is better than the one I have in my shotgun, so we'll be swapping that out once I get home. Okay, the trick here is that the time it's going to take me to clear this out, my coffee's going to run out. Go away. Yeah, we'll just call it a day. I'll come back to this one at a later point. Because if that gun safe is as disappointing as this one was, then it's not going to be worth it anyway, so. Besides which, see, I definitely don't have a problem with feathers anymore. I think they need to actually reduce the, well, I guess if they reduce the feather spawn, people would freak out, because if you can't get feathers, your bows and your crossbows are useless. My coffee ran out. Gosh, I wish I had some booze. Okay. I'm not that far from home, am I? No. A ways, but not that far. We'll go back to transitioning here. And I'll get back with you guys if something interesting happens on the way home. Hey everybody, still running home. I was just thinking this whole day, or my last several days in this game, are an example of why the mini bike is such a welcome addition. Even though I don't know how to build one yet. I do have some pieces, but I haven't got the book to build it, and haven't got to play with it yet. So far. Oh god, I forgot I'm out of coffee. Now I'm all tired. Whew. But being able to hop on a bike and not have to drink 16 gallons of coffee or grain alcohol to get somebody back and forth from home to the loot spots, I think will be wonderful. But at this point, I have to drink coffee or grain alcohol or beer. Let's just go ahead and eat that. I'll take that too. So I'm looking forward to the mini bike if and when I can find another bookstore and hopefully find the recipe to build one. But it looks like this is bust. I guess I'm going to have to break down and go to this Shotgun Messiah. But I'm thinking my odds are probably better following this road down. I might find something there or down this way. Because it seems like the housing areas don't have stores in them anymore. At least from my experience in this game, because there is a house there, but these two stores were virtually alone. I could go down further this way. I don't know what's there, but it seems like there's either I don't know, commercial or residential housing. There are some interesting houses that I haven't seen before. I don't know if they're new to Alpha 12 or just I've never been in a desert biome before, which is what that is. And there are different houses there, but There was one built out of stone that took me forever to break into. Maybe I'll show that someday, but not today. But basically, I'm going to call this video to a close because I'm about home. I'm just going to go home and do some inventory management, um, weapon upgrades, crafting needs, probably brew some coffee, might make some bear stew if my potatoes have finished growing in my garden. I guess since I'm at home now, I'll show you my garden. It's not a huge epic thing, but I'm only one person. There's only so much food that I need to eat. And as long as I have stuff constantly growing, shouldn't be a problem. 99% of the coffee that I've acquired so far is planted and growing right now. 3 cups of coffee that I had with me were all I've used to brew so far. But once this next crop gets done growing, harvested, and then replanted, I will have coffee for days and days. I may actually put more of these cheap spikes, a double layer, just refresh it all the way around here, and then the trunk tips are gonna, you know, get all the way across here. A lot of people have fancy doors and tunnels and gates and stuff and ramps that go up, but I'm a man. I just want to have a door. That's why I built that porch there, so I can stand up there and shoot down at people that are beating on my door. And this is an iron door, and I have yet to see, they've broke the upgrades off of it before, but they've never broke that door down yet in any of the night hordes that I've seen. So, you know, I don't feel that it's a huge threat. That was the original door. Scrap doors fall apart quickly. This upstairs I've modified a bit. This is my oh shit door. If they do break in downstairs, I can run up here and close that door. And I can't shoot from here, but I decided to open up this so as they're beating on that door I can stand here and shoot. And if they do break through that door, which I would like to upgrade to iron at some point because that would give me a little more leeway, but if they do break through this one, then my house has fallen and I'm done. But I haven't got anywhere near that much. You can see I've got quite a bit of coffee growing here. A little bit of corn, I've got a ton. And once all these potatoes are done, excuse me, I should be able to make bear and venison stew, so food is not going to be a problem for me at all. But I've got plenty of bear meat now. I've got some ham, grilled pork. Canned food is so abundant, it gives you almost no nourishment, but it's good to have because it doesn't smell. So I usually take some with me when I go on a day trip, but honestly, I generally find so much food now that I feel like I almost don't have to. But I think what we want to do now is, I usually have more scrap iron than this. It's not going to be worth wasting one of my pieces of coal because it's not going to take that long to cook down. So I'm just going to put a log on the fire. I have been, well, usually when I go into the town, I can get at least a whole stack, but I like to have a stack of scrap just so if I need to upgrade stuff or repair things around the house, I can do that. But I'll cook down what I have here. Maybe give me an ingot or two. And, well, I'm going to do this inventory thing here. I just wanted to see if these, that's guns. Parts. Yeah, that is better than the parts I had. Okay, so I probably don't need these, but maybe I want to make 2 hunting rifles. I don't know. I think all I need is a Magnum frame, and then of course the book to assemble that. SMG, same thing. Actually, I might have found a schematic for SMG, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm missing the receiver and the parts, or the barrel. Or can I make one? Parts, barrel. Yeah, I don't have a receiver or the... Yeah. This sledgehammer, even though it's faulty, does a lot of damage, but it swings so slow that it's almost worthless. So if you like using the sledgehammer, go right ahead, but it's way too slow for my taste. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Pretty much my thoughts on 12.1 thus far. I like how the progression goes. It's slow enough and difficult enough that it makes me have to explore. Because like my Alpha 11, I was in a town like this size, and there was a tool store, and what was the other store in there? Yeah, a tool store and a bookstore in the town. It was like this size. And I had basically everything I needed. I didn't need to leave for anything other than to go mine, which I would like to do now, but I haven't found one yet, so I'll get back to you, maybe if I find a cave or something, but that'll do for now. Have a good one, guys.